The de-dollarization event is now underway as countries ditch the US dollar for Chinese yuan, and dollar reserves are dropping to all-time record lows. Welcome back to the Block Hash Podcast channel. We're going to talk crypto. Make sure to check out our sponsor, Pika Crypto. They are bridging the gap between blockchain and gaming. Check out their links, their community, everything in the description for the episode below. As well, make sure to check out our Patreon. We do chart analysis Monday through Friday talking about the crypto market. So check that out if you're interested in market analysis. All right, so de-dollarization is now really starting to happen and pick up steam, unfortunately, according to JP Morgan, the financial behemoth, saying that the trend of de-dollarization is gaining steam as central banks around the world unload their US dollar holdings. In a new Reuters report, JP Morgan strategist Mira Chandin and Octavia Popescu say, Popescu, whatever. Comment it down below if you know how to pronounce this. Says that the dollar's share in central banks' foreign exchange reserves has dipped to 58%, a record low. Jesus. JP Morgan analysis also say that the trend of de-dollarization becomes more evident when accounting for the fact that central banks have been heavily accumulating gold over the last 5 years. So in that half-decade period of time, reserves of gold have risen from 11% to 15%. Why? Because they're hedging against the inevitable, the global economic collapse of fiat. It's coming, and I think it's almost here. So last month, banking giant UBS said that central banks plan to accumulate 700 metric tons of gold worth $48+ billion just this year as countries shy away from US dollar due to geopolitical concerns and persistent inflation. And I'll tell you what, the inflation's bad. I'm living in Colombia right now, and the dollar over this past month, especially the last couple of weeks, has completely tanked against the Colombian peso. The Colombian peso. All right, my rent has gone up like another $300 just because of the dollar inflation. It's really bad. I'm feeling it overseas. I can't imagine how people are feeling it on the mainland in the U.S. It's ridiculous. Plus, the fact that China has got trade agreements with Europe and the UAE and Brazil and Argentina and, is all over the world is ditching the dollar for Chinese yuan. That's not helping. So global reserves of US dollars are just dropping at a tremendous rate. Now, according to bank strategists, the dollar and the euro share in trade invoicing have remained stable over the past decades, around 40 to 50%, while meanwhile the dollar's share in foreign exchange trading volumes is close to its all-time high of 88%. With that said, though, the dollar does continue to dominate SWIFT payments at 43%. Comparison, the euro accounts for 32 and the Chinese yuan at 2.3, but I'm telling you that's going to change very quickly. Very, very quickly. So yeah, very concerned about the U.S. economy right now. I believe that the Eurozone is now in a full-fledged recession as of today. Germany was announcing that about a week or so ago. So yeah, Europe's already in a recession. The U.S. is very closely about to follow. That'll hit a lot of subsidiary countries that rely on the U.S. market, and it'll be bad for a while. Now, the other thing we'll be watching very closely is the potential interest rate hike. Like, I want to see what Jerome Powell does. He needs to hold on rates. If he raises rates again, he's going to tank the economy. I swear. And there's a breaking point here where people just can't get jobs anymore. Businesses can't afford to hire people, let alone spend money on anything. Everyone's pinching their pockets, every dollar they have. So it's not the best situation right now, economically speaking. We'll be covering this as we go. The good news is YouTube is pretty recession-proof, in my opinion. Everyone still needs YouTube. Everyone's still on YouTube. And yeah, so I'm going to be focusing in on that quite a bit as we continue to grow the podcast and the channel. So be sure to subscribe and tune in here, get your latest on what's happening in the economy, in crypto and blockchain, in finance. Make sure to like the video, share it with someone that also is concerned about the US dollar right now. And yeah, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you have, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Cheers.